I was watching Daredevil the other night, and I thought to myself, "Oh my God, the MCU is back."
I wanna feel that way, but what are we meaning back? What are we meaning back when we say the MCU is back? Because this is my take before you get in yours. I don't think the MCU will ever reach the heights it did between Phase 1 and 3. Like I think Phase 1 and 3 we were still kind of, and by the end of Phase 3 we kind of were all in shock and awe of, they really pulling this off. They are really, especially at the end of Phase 1 with Avengers 2012. I remember me and you having a conversation after both of us had seen it, and like, they really pulled this off. Like, they really did it. Yeah. They really did it. And then Phase 2 was great. Phase 3, as we know, it ended with Endgame. So, but even then, I think it was.
I will say you're wrong. It ended with Far From Home. That was the last one of Phase 3.
Okay, that was the. Even so, that was the last movie. But like, still, I think we all, even then with Spider-Man being added into the MCU, it was like, oh snap, they really did it. They really pulled this off. I don't feel that anymore. I don't feel that. I don't feel those heights. So when we say MCU is finally back or it's back, what are you meaning?
In terms of it now becoming fun to watch it again. So since we've done the podcast, we've talked about to me, in my opinion, the MCU was at its peak. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't even think we did the podcast when Endgame came out.
We did not, unfortunately.
That's how long the podcast has been gone. And so ever since then, the multiverse phase pops up. Kang is announced as the next Thanos. We haven't
talked about. Yeah, we did stuff about. I want to say we did Multiverse of Madness, and we had an episode discussing Miss Marvel, and I can't remember, but I think we've had episodes where we've touched on Phase 4. I'm
looking up now. Worldwide box office for MCU. Because Multiverse of Madness made money. It made almost $1 billion worldwide, which is good for a Doctor Strange movie, because I know none of you know who the fuck Doctor Strange is. Outside of the fact that Fresh has been telling y'all for years, Doctor Strange is just Iron Man with magic.
Magic Tony Stark. And people argue me on that, and I was trying to figure out, how is he not Magic Tony Stark?
And the worldwide box office for Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumanium, was almost $500 million, which is a lot for a...
It's a pretty decent amount of money. I think because people call it a flop and people call it a dud and people say it wasn't good because it didn't make the money.
Yeah.
It's like Black Panther. It's like Wakanda Forever. It grossed like over 800 million, but people tried to say it was horrible. This was a flop. It was a flop. Why? Because it didn't hit. It was 200 million shy of what the first one did. You can't do that. That's like Solo. Solo made money. It just didn't gross $1 billion
like every movie before it.
Yeah.
The Force Awakens and Last Jedi.
That's what I was trying to get.
Which y'all are lucky. I didn't do an episode about Last Jedi. I've been telling y'all for years Last Jedi was a great movie.
Which was my camera.
What, is this camera on me? Yeah, no. I've been telling y'all for years Last Jedi, Darth Vader shirt, was an amazing Star Wars movie. But no, they made Luke, he didn't want to be bothered.